I looked like Justin, I would be the president of the United fucking States. I would have so many girls. Like, this retard can't even fucking, like, get a bag fucking as a grocery clerk, and he looks like, I don't know, man. Like, I look like Shrek, and I'm talking to more people than he is. It's fucking horrible.
Well, it's open mics with Markus and Justin. Keep on thrusting until you're busting. They're two best friends who go to open mics. They both have some pretty terrible nights, but they also have a lot of fun, even though one of them is better than one. You all know which one I'm talking about, but neither of them do, so shut your fucking mouth.
And start. Cut it.
Welcome to the Open Mics Podcast.
Welcome back to the Open Mics Podcast.
Scene 70, episode 3, I think it's season 4, episode 4.
Yeah, we're kind of like, we're basically like The Voice. We put at least 5 seasons into 1 year.
Yeah, and we're terrible. Just like The Voice. We don't have the spinny chairs. That's the one thing we're missing.
We don't have any advertisements.
Yet. Well, we're sponsored by Corona.
I know if I heard Marcus's voice, though, I wouldn't turn my chair.
No, I dude.
Could you imagine? Oh my, do you know what maybe the next comedy show, maybe it's voice of the comedian. So you don't really look at, but you could. You know,
that would be awful.
It would. It'd be like listening to comedy albums.
Because you know who's going to win that.
Who?
Someone who's not funny.
Yeah.
Someone who is a hack who just says some bullshit out there, but it's not offensive and it's not funny, but they win.
You know what? Families around America are really going to like this guy. He is groundbreaking. He's talking about what he does at home with his wife and kids. His life? Oh my gosh, I just tell you.
It's called being relatable. I'm sorry that you aren't, Justin, and that's why nobody likes you, but your problems aren't shits anybody cares about, man. Like, I've heard you be great on stage, but it's when you don't care. Like, you're great on stage when you let it all go.
It's true.
You just say what you feel. You know, that's when you're the best.
You know, that's what everybody tells me.
But I think you worry so much about, like, what people are going to think and all this shit. And, like, sometimes I see you on stage and I'm just like, just stop caring, man. And I don't
understand how
you're not the only comedian. A lot of comedians are like that.
You do the same thing. You have a set and you do it even at open mics.
Okay, that's different. That's not
different.
That's not what I'm talking. I'm not talking about having a set. I'm talking about not being honest. There are times up there where I'm like,
you're saying you're completely 100% honest.
No,
I've told you jokes and you go, I will say that because it's funny. I go, I don't like to say things that aren't relatable. Like, well, I don't give a shit as long as it's funny. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense, but I don't like to do stuff that I like does not really real experiences in my life because I feel like there's a connection to it, and I can't. Like, if someone's always like, hey, go put that in your skit, I'm like, I don't even know what.
I get what you're saying. It's, when people talk about finding your voice?
Yeah.
It's so hard, man, because it's like...
People always hear me, so it's like easy to find my voice, but it's like, I'm not being heard.
It's hard to find your voice when you drink and smoke so much. I'm always losing it. I'm like, fuck, it's so bad. How am I supposed to find my voice when it's all raspy because I did a bunch of...
I like when my voice is raspy.
Have you ever... okay, never mind. I used to, in college, I would I used to smoke in college, like cigarettes.
Yeah,
and
I did too.
I would get drunk and I would buy a pack and I would smoke 10 cigarettes in a night. And I'd wake up the next morning, I would just be like... And I would just hate myself. I remember one time
So did you smoke 10 cigarettes last night?
No.
Or you just walk up the stairs?
No, I sucked 10 dicks last night, and they were menthol though. It was fine.
Oh, okay. Did you have to crush it for the men? Crush it?
Dude, I remember there was this Korean kid who lived in our fraternity house who he smoked these little Korean cigarettes. They were like long, thin, and they were menthol, and he would snap them. Yeah. And they tasted so good. His name was Frank Park. His scam was he would order Amazon packages. He would say they got stolen, right? Yeah. Get the refund and then sell the goods. Because they didn't get stolen. He got them, but he would say they got stolen.
I don't condone anything.
He was a scam artist. This kid was a piece of shit. He started his own business. You know what the business was? He would get Americans to write college essays for Korean students applying to American colleges.
Wow.
He set up a business that would connect people like that. and he made money doing that. He bought a fucking like an old Jaguar when he was in college. He was such a I've never met anyone who scammed like Frank Park scammed. This fucking
How much
guy,
money did you give him for your essays, though?
Nothing. I'm not from Korea. I wrote my own essays.
I was just saying.
My essays were fine. They were good enough to get me where I got. But this kid, dude, he was ridiculous, man. He was ridiculous. He had been an Abercrombie and Fitch model at one point. He was the most ridiculous kid I had ever fucking met in my life. He was like a very stereotypical Korean kid with like the big earrings and the backwards hat and like that hair. You know what I'm talking about? Like the Asian guys who are Tokyo Drift style. You know what I'm saying? He was Korean. Drift. He was Korean. He wasn't Japanese, but he was like that. He was like that kind of swag and shit. Like the skinny jeans and the North Face jacket, the what is it, Canadian Goose jacket and shit, and the backwards hat, and the big long earrings, and the dope cigarettes. But never mind, man. That's just an aside about Frank Park and his Amazon scam. But back to finding your voice in comedy, man. It's just
that's what we're doing. We can't even find our voice in the podcast.
I think podcasts have a voice too, you know.
I think they really do. I mean, especially, you know what voice I hate is when you burp. I really fucking hate it.
Me too, but sometimes it just comes out of me, especially when I eat 5 brats. I just can't keep the burps in, and they just burst out of me. That's why they call them burps.
I felt like an animal.
I feel
that
like
many
that
bratwursts. I just ate it, and like they didn't stop. It was like we treated it like it was like a bratwurst eating contest. Yeah. We were like animals, just shoving them in our mouths.
I was so hungry though.
Me too.
Brats are so good. You ever watch the hot dog eating contest?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
But it's pretty dope.
It's like watching you eat.
Well, I used to.
Marcus is just shoving bread into water and eating it. I'm like, what is it? You can slow down, dude. You don't have to go that fast.
No, we should.
He's like, oh, leave me alone.
Justin, we should make that as one of the skits. Have like a former hot dog contest eater tries to assimilate into normal society. He just goes out on a date with a girl. Hey, what do you want to get? And she's like, oh, we can go get some hot dogs. Do you like hot dogs? And he's like, and then they go there and she's like, I'll take 2 hot dogs. And the guy's like, I'll take 8. And she's like, you must have a big appetite. It's nothing. And then
they just slide down my throat.
And he's just fucking dunking him. And she's looking at him like, what the fuck? And then the twist at the end of the skit is she loves it. Like they start making out like she's turned on by it. That's fucking funny.
Why wouldn't you be turned on by hot dog water?
I don't know.
Some breath, dude. It's hot.
I mean, if you can eat hot dogs like that, the pussy you could munch would be fucking. Oh, I know, right? Ew. You just got to dunk it in water first. Make sure it's wet. Okay, I'm sorry.
Welcome to Open Mics with Markus and Justin. Marcus is drunk again.
No, I never stopped. I've always been this way. I've never been any other way.
This is like, you know, all this. Today has felt like we are the announcers of the New Year's Eve ball drop. We've been trying to get there. We've been waiting. We've been waiting for the countdown so we could give up. But we haven't even got that excited yet.
No. I think the point of today's podcast is persistence. Because we've been working on this today for 5 hours and gotten absolutely nowhere. We've tried different technological innovations and advancements.
We've tried music.
Techniques.
Therapy.
I mean, we put time.
We tried therapy.
We put time on the brats.
Time on brats. We took a break. We listened to some comedy. We ate food. We drank a beer.
3.
We're still stressed out.
Yeah, man.
We've spent a lot of time and money.
Yeah.
I drove an hour to see this piece of shit.
Hey, you could have got here faster.
I could have. Do you think I wanted to? I found any excuse. I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll help my dad clean the entire house.
That'd have been nice. That'd have been nice.
Oh, I cleaned the house, and he's like,
tomorrow,
hey,
right?
you know what we
Can
should
we give a shout out to your dad for his birthday?
Yeah, my dad's 54.
You don't know how old your dad is? You're a terrible son.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. I guess we're going to celebrate it. He got a whole bunch of stuff.
Your dad's how old? 54?
54, 55.
Wow. So he was 14 when he had you. You're 40?
Marcus, you look 40.
I know, but you are 30.
I know. What does that make?
You look about 35, though. We both look about the same age. I'll be honest with you.
That is insulting to me.
I know. It was meant to be.
Oh, well, thank you, because it hurt really bad. It makes me think I'm not doing enough. People are like, Justin, why are you working out? You're totally, like, you're skinny enough. And I'm like, no, Marcus compared me to himself. I'm not doing enough.
Hey, man, I'm fucking ripped.
Yeah, he ripped his jeans the other day, bending down to get more food. He was looking for a snack on the lower shelf, and he's like, I need it. And he ripped his fucking pants.
Still counts.
He's like, I guess I got to go a size up this time.
Dude, you ever have that, like, where you have a pair of pants and you try them on and you're like, what happened?
Yeah, it's scary.
That's the worst feeling. And that's why I have these stretchy pants that, like, because they make
You have maternity pants?
They're basically men's maternity pants.
He wears them up to over his belly button is what he's saying.
Yeah, I wear them up to my nipples, and then I put the belt right over my It just feels good, dude.
He does have a glow about him. But
Thank you
that's just his drinking problem.
Thank you for saying that.
That's just his drinking problem. Why is he glowing?
Hey,
He's not. He's hot.
Justin.
He's hot.
Hey,
he's sweaty.
dude,
he has
Justin,
hot flashes.
Justin, shut the fuck. Don't tell him I'm drinking. I'm pregnant. Goddamn, they're gonna get the wrong idea.
See,
the baby's not gonna be retarded.
And he's the one they book at Mark Ridley's.
I know. I don't get it. By the way, Mark Ridley's.
He's so relatable.
I've heard. Mark Ridley. This is not official, but I've heard rumors that they're gonna be opening, maybe around July, maybe August, something like that. That's just what I heard. So that's exciting. But I have a virtual. I haven't done a virtual mic in a while, but I have one tomorrow.
Wow. What are you gonna? Are you gonna go with the same?
It's on
set?
Facebook.
Oh, thank God.
You know what? I think.
Tell me where it is so I can avoid that social media.
It's on what the fuck? It's in a Facebook group. I can't remember. This is bad. I'm sorry. It's Al Sugar Bear is running it, and dude, actually Al Sugar Bear, the first open mic, the first black mic I ever did was Al Sugar Bear's in East Point. Did you ever do his mic in East Point?
No. Wait, where is it at in East Point? What
It
place?
was off, I think, Gratiot and 9 Mile, maybe?
I remember I did.
It's right on the border with Detroit.
Excuse me. I did. Shit. It's far over there. It's not Starters.
Not Mandy's.
Not Mandy's.
On the east side?
Oh, that was Red's room. And
On the west side. Yeah.
Oh,
Chicks,
that's the west side?
Chicks? Yeah.
Yeah, Chicks. That shit
I've
got
done
crazy.
Chicks a couple times, man. Chicks is fun.
Chicks is... It was... There was one time I went in there.
Chicks is great,
Dude, I went in there and this girl's walking around. Fat ass. She's going up to every guy like, oh, what's up? What's up? You can touch it. Go ahead. Going up to every guy. And every guy's like, okay.
Hey,
and then they come up to me and she's like, go ahead, honey. You can touch it.
Okay, I don't want our listeners to get the wrong idea. We encourage that type of behavior, okay? If a woman wants to put it out there, that's for her. That's her decision. It's her body, her choice, all right? I don't want you out here.
I was just saying what happened. And what happened is I'm sitting at the bar and some girl comes in and she's drinking a lot. It was like if Marcus was a woman.
That's hot.
She was bald. She had a beard.
I was gonna be like her ass was like my beard.
What is that?
My beard is like her ass. I don't know. Big, hairy.
You know.
Fun to play with. You know.
Today when I came over here, I was kind of excited.
I know. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
Technology, I don't think was designed to work. I think technology was designed to get you to buy more technology.
Yeah.
I think that is the point of technology, is you got to buy more of it. Technology is like gambling.
Why?
You have to keep doing it. Like you can't. Once you start, you can't stop. Is kind of my point.
That is so true. That's with most
it's
things.
like, no.
Drinking, smoking, gambling.
Hey, I can stop. Gambling.
Shopping.
I
These
can
are
stop that.
things you cannot stop. If you start them,
Hey,
you will
is it
not
kind of like
stop.
yelling? Because that's something you can't stop either, dude. You're yelling all day, every day, 9 times
I'll stop.
a day.
How about we want to restart? I'll restart.
No, I don't want to restart.
I'll just talk like.
You ever watch The Office?
Yeah.
Remember the episode where Michael is he's negotiating salary with Daryl, and he's trying out different negotiation tactics.
Yeah.
And he's like, one of them, I just talk really quiet.
He's like, what'd you say?
What's that, Mike? He's like, I said. And he's like trying him out. He's like, this is the tactic where I refuse to speak first. And then they're just sitting there staring at each other. And Michael goes, I'm refusing to speak first. And then Daryl's like, all right, I'll start. Because it's so fucking great, dude. It's so amazing. I kind of want to watch that Space Force because I bet it's funny.
I wanted to start that. Also, Uncut Gems is on there.
You know what's bullshit? They took Entourage off
This
Amazon
podcast.
Prime. I hate you. You can't let me get a sense out.
Yeah, I did.
You
You
didn't
asked
let
me
me
a
get it out.
question. You asked me a question, and I tried to.
Oh, and I said half the sentence of my response before you burst.
You go. Do you know what show they cut off?
Not what I said. I
Of
said, do you
Amazon
know what's
Prime.
bullshit? You said nothing. I said they got rid of Entourage, and then you burst in.
You know what they're cutting off on Netflix?
Not my circumcision spot or whatever it's called, foreskin.
Cheers.
They're getting rid of Cheers?
Fucking
How you
sad.
feel, dude?
I'm sad because I had
Hey,
burned
man.
through it. I burned through it, but then I had to
Making
slow
your
down
way.
because sometimes you may watch too much of a show. Too much. Your head's like, okay, I've had enough.
You know, I actually got a text from someone who said they did that with this podcast. They listened to too many of them in a row. And,
Really?
And they killed themselves, actually. No, I'm kidding. No. I was just kidding. Nobody's listened to that many.
I think we have a few.
What?
I think we have a few listeners.
We have a few listeners.
We love you.
I love everybody, and especially our listeners, because they're my favorite people, man. Because every time I meet someone who's not that I even meet them, every time someone says to me something nice about the podcast, it makes me feel so warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, it does.
Like it's almost like alcohol. Like
It's almost like alcohol,
it
but
makes me
alcohol's
feel
better
warm and fuzzy.
because he always gets it and can always have it.
Yeah, and that's what I love about alcohol is it's always your friend. Alcohol is like that mean friend, but you're still friends with them because they have a nice boat or something.
Yeah.
You're like, but the boat. And it's like, yeah, but they're so mean to you. Like they're the worst
They
person
honestly have ruined your life.
ever.
But
Alcohol is like a bad relationship with a woman.
yeah.
That's what it's like. Alcohol is like it'll take all your money. It'll
Everything
make you
we've
miserable.
done in our life has took our money.
What I've realized is
I
life
have
costs
no
money.
payoff. Yeah,
Did
I
you
know.
know that life isn't free?
Yeah.
Like you guys, it costs money to be alive all day. You can't just be alive. You have to pay taxes. It's so fucking dumb, dude. And then the food isn't free. Nothing's free, man. You got to buy everything. Who invented this shit?
But you know what you don't have to buy? A
Porn.
subscription to our podcast.
But if you want to throw us some dollars, that'd be cool too, man. I'm gonna be selling lighters. Open mics are back next week. I'm selling lighters.
Are they?
Yeah. New Way's on Monday.
Oh gosh, Marcus
Paul
is
told me.
excited. Marcus is excited.
I'm gonna go to New Way and sling
I am-
lighters. I'm gonna sling lighters.
I can't wait
like
to
it's
go.
nobody's business. What?
How are they doing it? Do you know? Is it going to
The
be
bar?
masks
It's
and
open.
stuff?
No. I don't know. I don't know about masks. I have no idea about that. I'll bring it, and if someone tells me to wear it, I'll fucking wear it. But bars are gonna allowed to be open on Monday, June 8th, right? That's when everything is allowed to open again. Not everything, but a lot of things. Bars and restaurants are one of the big things that are going to open again. And I know that Paul said on Facebook that New Way is going to be back on Monday. So you'll hear this by the time you're listening to this podcast. I will have already bombed at New Way. So that's going to be nice for everybody.
And I'm going to be there watching it.
You're not going to bomb too? It's not going to go well. Who the fuck are we
And
shitting?
speak for yourself.
You
Marcus,
think you're
I
going to have a good
been-
setback?
Oh, for sure.
I'm going to tank.
Marcus is going to be hammered drunk. Jenny's going to be driving him home. He's going to be
No,
hammered drunk. He's
no.
he's going to make a deal with Jenny. He's going to go,
No.
honey,
No.
it's just my first time hanging out with my friends. I want to get really drunk. And I want to do comedy, but I want to get really drunk while I do it. And she's going to be like, okay. So then now Marcus is going to be 10 beers deep. And I'm going to be like, Marcus Olind. He's going to be like, yeah, anyway, I like weed. And weed makes boring things fun, and fun
don't
things
tell my
more
jokes,
fun.
Man. Don't ruin my material.
I like
'cause you
to
have none.
smoke before I masturbate. Call it weed whacking. Pause for laughter. Marcus even says that.
Keep pausing. Pause.
Okay.
People keep laughing normally. They're still laughing. They're still going. There's that guy in the back. Then there's the guy who just got the joke and now he starts laughing.
Oh, because it's a very deep joke. It's a thoughtful joke.
The joke goes deeper than your penis in women,
Yeah.
which isn't very deep, but at least it gets in there. Okay.
Hey, can't wait to see Marcus Olind October 1st through the 3rd. Hey, and you know it would be cool if you bring his co-host Justin Essemacher with him, and he goes, don't post it, don't post it, don't post it. I don't want to screw up my relationship. And now you're going to give me shit?
First of all, I don't think Mark Ridley's watching this. Mark Ridley's definitely going to read the submissions to the survey he sent out. Okay? I didn't want you to send it out to them. You want to have a guest quickly on the podcast? We're going to have a guest on this podcast real quick.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. You're on live now with Marcus and Justin.
Oh my God, dreams do come true.
Go ahead, caller. The line is yours. On the line now is Lana Epstein.
Woo! Oh my God, thank you.
All the way from California.
You deserve this. Yeah, I'm in California right now. So incredible to be here. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yeah, so we're getting ready to give you a free trip to Maui if you can answer this trivia question.
Okay,
Are you
pressure.
ready?
I'm ready.
Who is the worst comedian between Marcus and Justin?
Oh my God. Oh, my phone is getting stolen by somebody.
Well, we seem to have lost Lana. Maybe let's try to get her back on the line. Let's see if we can get her.
Great response, dude.
Let's see if we can get her back on the line. You know, she's all the way in California right now. Maybe we can
they
get
don't
her
have
back.
cell phones out there.
Yeah, their cell service is usually really bad. Let's see if we can get her back on the line.
What if her phone actually got stolen?
Hello?
Lana, hey, it's Justin and Marcus. I think we lost you there. I think the service went bad. Is everything okay?
That was actually hilarious. That was fucking so funny.
Did your phone get stolen?
Well, it almost did, but I fought them off. There was like four people that I just, messed around.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Glad to hear you're okay. So back to the question. We just want to.
The question?
Yeah, it was what was the question, Marcus?
I think you asked me how I was doing.
Yeah.
And I told you I was good.
Yeah, and then we asked you another question.
No, that was the trivia question to win a trip to Malibu. How are you doing? If you answer good, you win.
Wow.
Okay, first of all, I thought I was going to Maui.
That's
and
what
now
I thought
I'm going to
too.
Malibu.
What did I say?
I'm taking Malibu. That's like a 15-minute drive. I don't need a free trip there. I can just go there.
Hey,
Well, guys, the budget on this is so great.
The budget has decreased significantly in the last 2 minutes, actually.
Yeah, wow.
wow, this has been so great. This is really.
You guys are heroes. You are the real heroes during this time, I think.
We appreciate it.
Because you're giving the best medicine of all, which is laughter.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have people ODing on this shit.
Oh man, you guys are doctors. I'll call you that. I'll tell everyone I know.
We're Dr. Justin and Mark. I like the sound of that.
It sounds good, right? Like it
Open
sounds
mics with
totally
Dr.
appropriate.
Marcus and Dr. Justin. Wow.
Dr. Essemacher sounds like a gynecologist.
Well, I hope you guys have a great rest of your podcast, and I'll just talk to you when I talk to you.
Well, thanks for calling in, and we'll keep in touch.
Okay, keep in touch. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Stay on the line. We'll get your information real quick.
She hung up already.
We'll have
our.
that was actually fantastic.
Ah.
We're gonna have to edit that and make that the podcast.
That would be the best episode.
We could have that be the banter.
We should just have that be the podcast.
We should get more callers.
All right, we got a caller calling in. Hey, you're live here with Justin and Marcus on Open Mics. You had a question?
Yo, first of all, if this is a legit podcast, that shit's whack as fuck. I feel bad for the Are you recording this?
That was the best roast ever, and it wasn't even on purpose.
I'm not even like trying to be funny. I just feel bad for you. I see this shit you post, and this upsets me. Like,
You
know
feel
the
bad
world's
for
on
me,
fire right
Luke?
now, and you're trying to be funny. It's like, man.
Wow.
How you been, though, buddy?
I've been great. I feel.
I was
it
doing
sucks
better
that,
before you were so mean to me.
Yeah, it sucks that you feel bad for us. Because it's like, I don't know how you could feel bad for us. Have you seen you, Luke?
Yeah, the one thing you have me is that I'm fat. I got way better, like, interpersonal skills. Everyone likes me. You're a fucking golden retard. Like, you look like... If they animated a statue, you'd have the brain of a fucking statue. Like, for real. I'm not trying to be mean, like, I love you, buddy, but just give it up and go into accounting like your dad wants. Like, please. Is this for real podcast?
Yeah, it's been a For Real podcast, dude.
Damn, bro. Man, what are you guys doing, man? It's just like watching a fucking... Man.
Hey, what? Hey, the
They
keyword.
have
Hey,
anything to
keyword
say,
right there.
so they
Keyword
start
right
talking
there.
about this shit.
Hey, keyword. Watching.
It's
It's like watching.
Point.
Hey, you're watching. Hey, you're watching. Now what?
You called me. I'm not watching. What are you talking about?
You just said you were watching. You said you were watching. Those are your words, not mine. You want me to play back the tape?
Justin's so excited to find the one person that listens to his podcast.
Hey, it's more than one
I'm
person.
sorry. I feel so bad. I didn't think you were really fucking recording this. I wouldn't have thought so much shit. Hold on, let me restart. Hey, what's up, Benson Rocker, my man? Dude, this dude's so fucking funny. He got that big dick. Yo.
Yo, this is Luke. He's definitely.
Remember that time you were funny as fuck, and that girl was like, "Yo, here's my number," and then we went home and you weren't awkward. That was great.
What time are you talking about, dude?
The first 2 years.
Oh boy. So what are
Man.
you guys talk about on the podcast? Just
Well, today we've had a very tough day today. We have gone nowhere, and then we decided to make a couple calls just to feel really bad about ourselves. So we're doing very well right now in that aspect.
Always on the bright side. I like that.
Hey, Luke.
yeah.
If it's any consolation, this has been by far the worst podcast we have ever done. Like, so bad.
Yeah, we can tell.
It's been
You called us.
I know.
The audio's gonna be
Yeah,
bad.
that's how bad we're doing, Andrew. We called you to see if anything could happen, and it's still.
Well, hey, Luke, you want to know what actually happened?
What?
So we were just in the middle of the podcast. It was all right. It was whatever. We were just dicking around. Mr. Justin over here gets a call from his LA sweetheart, and he
The
decides
chick that's flying out there just to hang out with him for a weekend.
Yes.
Hey, here's Andrew. Hey, here's Andrew. Here's
I
Andrew.
don't
Wait,
understand this.
yeah, there's Andrew again.
So
Oh, there's Andrew.
so-
Justin, quit being a little baby cunt.
so Justin gets a call from her, right?
Baby cunt. That's fucking-
And rather than, just maybe cutting, blah, 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 he answers in his radio voice that he tried on you too. Answered in his radio voice.
Oh yeah,
and,
it was bad.
And awkwardly put her on the spot on the podcast. And it was pretty funny.
Bro, if I looked like Justin, I would be the president of the United fucking States. I would have so many girls. Like, this retard can't even fucking like get a bag fucking as a grocery clerk, and he looks like, I don't know, man. Like, I look like Shrek, and I'm talking to more people than he is. It's fucking horrible.
Okay. To be
You were
fair,
so bad at everything, Justin. Like, you're a nice guy, I guess, but
oh my God.
it just bums me out.
so
I don't know.
real.
It's just like, man, it's like you're like the who was that? What's that movie that Johnny Depp did about that director that was really bad?
Blow?
The Secret Window.
No.
Forrest Gump?
God damn it, Justin.
Willy Wonka?
No.
Charlie
man,
and the
it's about
Chocolate
the
Factory.
director.
Isn't that
I don't think I've ever seen a movie
Pirates
about a
of the
director.
Caribbean.
Misery?
Hold on, I'm putting you on your phone right now.
You're just naming off Johnny Depp movies.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Even though it's like
Chocolat?
Chocolate director.
Oh,
Like,
Ed Wood.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
The movie is called Ed Wood. It's about the world's worst director, and he was so ambitious and like has such a good work ethic that someone was quoted as saying, if he had 1 ounce of talent, he'd be the world's greatest director. That's like Justin as comedy. Like, if he had 1 ounce of talent,
Well, they already made an autobiography called The Joker.
Oh, that was so lame, bro. Talking about a fucking whack as fuck joke. This is like, you guys are all bumming me out, dude. I'm trying to have a good time and like not think about how.
There's no way to
die of
They
diabetes.
were talking about their shit earlier. It doesn't matter.
I love Luke.
It's not that it's bad.
Luke is like the king of negativity, man. He's just
Yeah, I love how we're bumming him out, but everything out of his mouth is so mean. It's just brought me down so much. I want to quit everything right now.
One time,
Luke's over here.
one time we're at the open mic, and SMR's like, dude, why the fuck are you so mean to me? You're like the worst friend. And I was like, I'm not your friend. Like, what are you talking about?
Justin plays the buzzer at fucking New Wave, like hits the little fucking center dot, and he's like, why do people hate
Andrew, shut up. Let Luke talk.
Thank you.
that was actually the best thing you've said, SMRker. That was the best.
Yo, but hold on a second. Wait, hold on a second. Let's talk about some girl stuff real quick. Andrew, I'm about to go inside this place and get some sangria and a blunt and make a blunt like an idiot. I'm gonna get a blunt wrap and some sangria. What do you think about that?
Sangria.
Hey, Luke.
Sounds like you're trying to fuck a black chick.
Luke.
Huh?
Luke.
What?
I understand what you said about how sad me and Justin's podcast is, but what you just said is a whole different level of sad. Like it's
He's only getting that because he's legit trying to fuck
Listen to
a
what
black
I'm
chick.
saying. We're
I
gonna
listened
hang out
to
with
it.
some ghetto
Justin. Remember Chandre from Red Lobster?
Yeah, sure.
That's who he's trying to fuck.
this is getting
She's
worse.
a pity fuck.
You know, everything was going good till Andrew had to pop
It's called
off.
a pity fuck, and it happened.
It's
The world
even
is on
sadder.
fire.
Yeah, this is sad.
And she's gonna give it up.
Luke, I'm so jealous of you right now.
Pity fuck
I'm so
before.
jealous of you right now, not.
Dude.
Listen,
Justin, are you a literal retard?
what did he say?
Is Justin a
I'm gonna
literal
buy.
retard?
I'm gonna buy.
This is so bad.
some
How are we
little
friends?
That's coming from me, bud.
Listen, it's called a pity fuck, and it's gonna happen, and you guys are gonna fucking feel bad about it afterwards. All right,
We already feel bad for the girl that is going to fuck you. What is wrong with her? Does she have?
Yo, Luke. At first, honestly, I know you said pity fuck, but I thought you said titty fuck, and I didn't know which way the titty fuck was going.
Oh!
Whoa, Marcus with the first joke of the year. Hey, Marcus, that Donald Trump bit, hilarious. Keep it going, pal. So original.
Hey,
That's the
thanks,
funniest
man.
Fuck. Dude, you know this guy puts on a
Do you still do that bit?
impression of Donald Trump? Holy fuck! Someone call up Joe Rogan and get the fucking guy on him. Come on. Kill yourself. Have you guys seen Marcus's rap video? How fucking dog
I was
that
in it.
We were in it.
Yeah, well, that's probably partly why it was dog shit.
I mean,
Your raps are so whack. Here's how lame white boys are when they rap. They have no confidence even in their own lyrics. He's like, yeah, I catch the fucking football at the 20-yard line. I run it like halfway up the field. Bitch, make a touchdown. It's your own rap song. Have some confidence, you little dick fucking homo. Like, what the fuck is going on in your life? You can't even write lyrics that are cool about yourself.
Oh,
Shave
shit.
your beard, you fucking freak. I hate both of you. I hate all three of you, actually. I'm gonna go and have some shame sex with this fucking thick black girl tonight. Joke's on you guys. How about that? I gotta go. I got business to attend to.
Why didn't you just hang up at that? That would have been perfect.
Oh my god, dude.
I like how he just shut everyone up.
Oh,
No,
shit.
the best is he shut everyone up by saying how, like, despite how funny he is, his life is the saddest. We all have sad existences, but Luke's is by far the saddest. That's why he's the funniest. That's exactly why he's the funniest. He comes from the saddest point of view. His low T problem is worse than Essenmacher's.
Wow. All right, dude. We'll talk to you after this. Maybe.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Well, it's open mics with Markus and Justin. Keep on thrusting until you're busting. They're two best friends who go to open mics. They both have some pretty terrible nights, but they also have a lot of fun, even though one of them is better than one. You all know which one I'm talking about, but neither of them do, so shut your fucking mouth.